Hello everybody again, Glitch here. I'm back for some more Magic and Mythos, and I'm trying to finish off my Gaia fights. So I've got myself a Flask of Fortitude for 6 uses of Resistance 2. I've got Flask of Shielding, which is good for plenty of Absorption 4, and I know now that even though I may hit in melee once in a while, it's not worth using a Flask. Because they don't always work out perfectly. Let me see if I can get a few good melee hits in. Nope. Wrong weapon. There we go. Much better. Their magic is still something to look out for. Just keep sweeping is the best strategy I've seen so far. And occasionally use special moves. Okay, it doesn't deal much damage per hit, but trust me, this slashing is the way to go. Missed. It's my bestest attack too. Okay, where are ya? Gotcha. Oh, nailed a couple times in a row. Same can be said for me. Refresh my shields. It's one of those things that takes a while. But not too long, as he's getting pretty close to that special point. Okay, so this distance attack works too, but it just doesn't deal as much damage, but it is good for a quick peck. Gotcha. Oh, he teleported really fast on that one. It wasn't back yet. Fresh. Gotta keep whacking these things out of the way more. So, popping pixies is definitely the thing here. If you hit them first, they don't shoot you. Sometimes the best defense is a good offense. Okay, we're going into summoning phase again. Time for stomping. And also getting myself a golden apple for regular. Gotta take out these waves. It's kind of just that intermediate phase. Kinda gotta go through it every time. It does last longer with the Mark II version. I must have hit him at some point with this. Does this mean I finally got his head? Does this mean I finally got his head? Because I definitely need to check for that. Okay, that was an overfill. The thing about having a black hole band in one of these is if it can't hold everything, then it will just kind of hold the items in front of you. So, kind of a funny thing it does. Okay, I got 16 Gaia spirits, but I'm looking for any other major prizes. I'm not seeing a head item. Okay, where's my Dice of Fate? Okay, there's more items over here. There we go. Dice of Fate. Okay, did that fill exactly this time? I think it filled exactly this time. Will of Toreg. Critical hits apply a strong slowness effect. I think that might be the one I had before. But just in case, whenever I switch around, and overgrowth seeds are nice, I do need to actually use those. Because they are useful. Got 3 uses each, that should sustain me. Not too worried about that going through all the way through. But yeah, since I didn't get the head, I'm believing that it doesn't work that way. So that's another one of those. Wait, this is... oh, Rune of Greed. So this is actually a higher tier rune. That's impressive. Thanks for that. Okay, Gaia Spirits, Mana Pearls. Do need to sort some of the stuff out before I do another major fight. Runes of Air, because it's going to get this loaded pretty heavily pretty quickly. And I don't want it to get over full every time. So I'm going to at least sort out the Botania stuff, which is mostly what I'm after. And there's, there might be enough space. Well, I see sugar. Anytime I see anything I can EMC, I need to use that to remove it. I think that's the majority of it right now that I can actually purify out of this, so we'll be able to see which one my prize is. So, Runes of Air. I'll keep out 4 of these for the next cycle. And I'm getting a pretty good amount of Gaia Spirits. Like, seriously, that's getting impressive. Okay, I think I got everything sorted out there, so I can now establish what my prize actually is. Because even if I'm perfectly getting a new one each time, I still need to have at least one more bout. Arithmetic. Which one is this? The Ring of Loki. Okay. I believe I now have all 3 rings, so let's do this. I'm going to just combine them right now, because it will have all the functions combined. Now I have the Ring of the Aesir. As the gods say. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. So now I have the Ring of the Aesir. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. Again, the demonstration of what the Ring of Loki does, we'll have to wait because it is kind of weird how it works. I could kind of show it in here, but it's, oh yeah, my bruise. It's kind of, not sure if it's going to describe it quite good enough. But yeah, you have to shift right click on blocks, and that kind of designates spaces. And then whenever you build in one location, it also builds in all the designated spaces simultaneously. So it allows you to kind of multi-locate, and there's some other things it can do, but I'm gonna go over this one later because it's just wacky. So, yeah. Meanwhile, I need a reset time of day. So pardon me as I make a quick trip to my usual bed location, which is out in the middle of, well, the apocalypse. We know what happened. We know what I did. Oh, this poor village went through so much so fast. It's yeah. With that, I'm now back at the right time, because having a lot of creatures going around at night will kind of interfere with the fight. Kind of. Although they're celebrating my victory and the fact I only have one left. Because I just got the Ring of Loki. There's one left. Let me think here. I have Key of King's Law. I have Fruit of Grisaya. I have all 3 rings. So what? And I have Eye the Flugel. What one is left out of them? Or do I have any? Oh, you. I'm not in the mood. Just shoo. I was trying to avoid having that happen whenever I was coming back here. Okay, let me see. Now I can check. What did I have left? Let me see. Actually, I think that's all of them, because I had all 3 rings. I have the Eye of the Flugel, the Key of King's Law, and the Fruit of Gris. Okay, so that's all 6 of the artifacts that are of the Aesir. But I still need to collect these wills. I don't know how many of them there are, though. I'll have to check that at some point. But so far, I think I've got my collection in terms of that complete. And it might be time to see what the 3rd level is like. Because this will get extreme. Let me read my book up on this before I go for it, because this is going to be wacky. Because I want to get something very special. And the way to do that is to do this special ritual. The Ritual of Gaia 3. Okay, because I need to get these placed in a very exact way. Okay, so if I were to put this... Oh, come on, go down. Does it have to be above ground? Is that the issue? Because it doesn't look like it really needs to be. Okay, so maybe... Okay, so if I translate that down a block, then I'll have where it should be. Let's see here. So it looks like they're hovering right about here. Oh yeah, shield. Well, actually, I need to break that, so... As I said, I need to do it down by 1. Okay. Okay, see, the thing is, the way the structure is anchoring right now, it's not actually letting it go in the right spot in terms of the visual, but I can force it. Yeah, magnet. Okay. Because I am curious how this works. I can get the wills maybe over time, possibly using this technique. Okay. Now, do I still use the ingot? So I think I do. It's one of those things where I need to experiment a bit. Because I have my priestly emblem in place for Thor. These are sparking tremendously, so it's gotta mean something is right. And I did kind of translate things down, so let's see if I can do this. Uh-oh, wrong thing. See, this is when we go heavy mode. Even with resistance, that is wacky. Seems to be a lot like the number 2 version. Of course, I used like absolute full power. So I'm hitting the damage limit. Okay, so that was absolute full power, complete, no-nonsense business mode. Still took some damage. uh, yeah, that's intense. That was with resistance to an absorption, and that just melted through, so... Yeah, that was heavy. Let me see here. Is this powered up? It should be. Because it gave me an achievement. So... Oh yeah, I need to get those potions out, because... Got Gaia Spirits. Better oh, mana diamonds. Nice. Sulfur and steel. Ignore that. Random spellbook. Not sure if I got this fight or otherwise. Another Will of Torag. More Black Lotus. I'm getting a lot of the same treasure from 3 as I did 2, so it seems like the sweet spot is at 2 in terms of loot. But is my divine power improved? That's the big question here, and what I'd like to try to figure out. Because I want to see if I can do the big thing I was going to, because there's supposedly a way to use your divine powers to create an extra special material. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna need to turn off my magnet anyhow, so otherwise things are gonna get wacky. Don't want that to happen. So magnet, go off. Okay, so got that ready. So what this is supposed to do is I'm supposed to now have my divine faith powers massively increased. So using this is supposed to be a lot better now. And I can create an improved material, so I can create something awesome. But, let's see if it says that in here. It doesn't seem to have anything particular that way. So let me... Oh, wrong thing. Okay, how do I click through the focus again? I'm trying to remember that part. There we go. Thunder Infusion, that's it. That's what I wanted. Okay, I need some iron for this. So I'm going to be making some Thunder Steel a special way. Let's say maybe 9, you know, block worth. Okay, now will it do it? Oh yeah, it's glowing. It looks empowered. Yeah, Awakened Thundersteel Ingot. This is what I wanted. Because I want to have this this add-on's version of Mjolnir. So, yeah, that's something I really wanted. You can also use it to make the Cloak of Thor. Apparently. Although I think you could, and the Fist of Thunder, although I think these are ultimate, darn lips, alternate recipes. Yeah, I can use both. Because apparently you can use the improved version, but the trying to get the Mjolnir this way is kind of exclusive. So let's see, do I have a few twigs ready? Well, I have some living wood. So... Oops. Okay, can I beat the enemies? That's another good question. I beat them to coming to me, because I'd like to have at least some version of Mjolnir in this particular instance. Mjolnir, the Crusher. How does this look? Oh, it's just slowly charging up. It doesn't look as impressive as in the other pack. Well, actually, I did add sci-fi artifacts to this one, so I can get that other version. But wouldn't it be awesome if, just for looks, I dual wield Mjolnirs? Yeah. Now, let's see what it has to say about this. Huh? It's not, doesn't have it, doesn't actually say. What? I crafted it. It should say what this, how this is an improvement and all that. But no, it's not going for it. That's weird. Okay. I can make a tool forge with using Thundersteel. I'd rather not. That just seems incredibly unnecessary. But I got Mjolnir, and it's not saying anything about it. That is bizarre. I mean, I just created, like, this awesome divine weapon, and it's not saying diddly. Of course, admittedly, this was an intermediate version, but I really wanted to have this hammer. Let's see how much it really slams. Oh. It seems to do something whenever I swing it. It's like I rush by. Oh, I rushed to my target. It deals like crushing blows. I need haste. Okay. That all went by very quickly. I need an apple meal. I'm hungry after that. This is pure style of this of Slash Blade still pretty much rules. It's not about how much attack power you have per blow. It's about how cool you look with it when it comes to this. But I would like to fight with this, but it's very slow. What's the attack? 0.5 attack. That explains a few things. Okay, I'm gonna have to sort out my inventory in between episodes, but at least, yeah, every time you swing it, you definitely do like an empowered dash. I don't know if it runs on mana or if my auto repair is working it or if it's just unlimited. I'm gonna have to hit a few things with it and see if I have durability going off. Because I kind of wasn't paying attention during that combat. I was just kind of smashing. It's still a good weapon. Has a lot of attack power. I just need to check... Oh, wait. Here's a thought. I'm having a diet of golden apples right now. Oh, it seems to just have a cooldown. Kind of. That acts as attack speed. That is kind of cool. It's like a true artifact of combat. It just always works. Just a big rush down. I don't think I can actually hit that moa. Because it's really supposed to be just... Nope. Really is just pickaxes. Even the mighty Hammer of Mjolnir does not get past a boa's special defense. Interesting to know. So using it as your only weapon might not be suggestible. Because it is slow. But it hits like a truck. Like a complete and utter truck. I'm thinking at least a semi. Can I slash you with this at all? No. I'm trying to find some way to get around that immunity. But so far it's just not working. Oh well. I'll go home, sort stuff out. And you know, he can't get to me underwater. I have the iron bauble for or iron. Wait, is it iron bubble or iron bauble? I'm trying to remember. Iron bubble. I have the iron bubble from the Aesir. You can't get to me because I can just stay underwater forever. Ha ha ha. Okay, so let me just go back home and end things off because I got my collection complete and defeated the Guardian of Gaia 3. I didn't expect the fight to go that fast, but I was using the red Qatar at full power. Even then, maybe, I'm not sure, the Guardian of Gaia 2 might have a lower amount for a damage limit. So I'm not sure if Gaia Guardian 3 is actually as resistant to it. There's a thought. I'd have to compare that way using that as my sole attack. There's a thought. I mean, he's usually out of range. Maybe I just got lucky with how many times he was actually within range of that move. Because it was a bit chaotic. Oh well. For now, I have a new version of Mjolnir. The darn lips. You know, it's the first time I've ever had an issue with that name because of these darn lips. Okay. But I have a new version of Mjolnir, and at some point I'd like to go around, find some villages to find the old Asgard structures from, and see if I can make the other version of Mjolnir too, so I could have both. Oh yeah, double the Thor power. I really want that. And for now, I think I'll be logging off, so there's the thought of some of my future plans. Oh, yeah, that's just gonna be awesome. Okay, this has been Glitch Reaper. I'll be logging off. Hope to hear from you all soon, and bye for now, everybody.